under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. And take a look at this. Starting on the mound, one of the most unique talents in the game, the switch pitching Pat Venditti. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So striding forward now, David Bodie. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2-0 now. Baez aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Wilson Contreras is doing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Chris Bryant is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. So digging in now, Brian Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the second baseman.
And the pitch. Chopped up the line to first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Almora. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
The average sits at 294, 3 homers, and 15 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch.
We got 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the stretch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Almora. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Darvish pauses. Here he comes 0-1.
1-1.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3. And that's the 3rd out. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Now here's the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the 1st out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. His average sits at .296 entering play. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Little chopper back to the mound, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one out to deep right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The batter, the shortstop.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First offering on its way.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
One out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Kipnis is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting seventh, no left fielder.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Souza is under it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The pitch starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Bryant.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 40.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Souza. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looked like.
Oh, and he tried to scramble back to first, but he's hung out to dry. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting. The second
Into the
baseman.
box, Brian Roberts. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr.
The right fielder, number 21, Steven Souza Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hayes on the run for it. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Steven Souza. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
The center fielder, number 5. Albert.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next to the Cubs.
And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring.
Into a slide. And he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the DH, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Stepping into the box, Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Cano rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the flag court and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Number 25.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
In now for the O's, Austin Hayes, a base hit in his first trip. Darvish pauses. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. One ball, 1 strike to count. close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle.
Now batting,
Gave it a good
catcher,
ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
So now to the plate, Adley Rutschman. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the... Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And they take the lead. It's gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. 4th home run here in the early going, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Takes this the other way to right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 1 for 2 with a double on the... ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rizzo is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category.
Ball, that's outside.
That's wide. 2-0. And he can't come up with it.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 7-4.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Ready one so far.
Gipnis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead last half of the 5th. Now in the box, Brian Roberts. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame. But
he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
you don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing, and when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way, and those young legs helped him get there too.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He's set, and the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And it's in time to get him, but one run is in to score on the play.
The batter, number 11.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
The right fielder, number 60, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Stepping up to the plate, Rio Ruiz. He singled his last time up. Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's down.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that retires the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. First offering on its way. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, David Bodie. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way. Hit back toward the mound. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Cubs lead it 8-5. In now, Anthony Santander. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Bounce to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. After it is Souza. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley.
Ready for another chance? Adley Rutschman. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's set. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be two. There's one on to Rizzo. And it's a double play. Side retired. Orioles held in check there. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Seventh inning ready to roll. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded slowly to the left side. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Steven Souza. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but it.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run homer for Steven Souza. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Albert Almora is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
To the plate now, Jason Kipnis, and it's fouled away. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's fair.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one out to deep right field and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game. So now to the plate, Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, David Bodie. Rounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 12 and the Orioles 5. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Roberts. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple. Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Number 11.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1-0 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hot shot on the ground to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs are down quietly as the lead holds at 12-5. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way.
Ball 2. The count is 2-1.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. At the plate now, Renato Nunez. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Souza. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anthony.
Now to the plate, Anthony Santander. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner in there for a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Almora. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Jeremy Jeffress enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Scooped up, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 12 and the Orioles 8. Arodys Vizcaíno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Steven Souza will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The center fielder.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
So here's Albert Almora next, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Nunez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Kipnis. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Richard Blyer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Javier Baez. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The third baseman, number 13.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. A ball and 2 strikes. Blyer is a guy that many are speculating could be traded at some point coming up, and rumors are saying that Tampa Bay may have interest in acquiring him if the right deal could be reached.
Yeah, I think the team that acquires him knows that this is probably a rental situation.
Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. The 2-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Mancini moving back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Mancini is there. And he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubbies are in front 17-8. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Roberts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Robinson Cano.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. That's
Cubs
inside.
have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Cano awaiting the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Souza's after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress. He's gone 3 for 4. First pitch on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
17-8 tonight. Chicago plated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Yu Darvish takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Pat Venditti allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.